Hello friends, welcome to Let's Talk About Real Estate with Maite. I'm Maite de la Cruz, local real estate professional and advisor in Southern California, serving Los Angeles County, Orange County, San Bernardino, and Riverside counties. Today we have a special guest, Cole Harvey. He is my broker, so pay attention to this guy. So he's the broker here with Lifetime Realty, and he has a vast experience, like over 20 years or more in sales. So it's a pleasure for me to have you here in our channel. So I just want to make some questions because this channel is not only for sellers and buyers, it's also for real estate agents. So I just want to ask you some questions. So how are you first?
I'm awesome. And thank you so much for having me on your show. You're doing an awesome job with this channel. I think it's really, really cool. So, and I love that you have it geared towards not only buyers and sellers, but also other real estate professionals. I think that's really, really cool.
Yeah. Thank you so much. So, okay, Cole. So can you help us understand a little bit the role of the real estate agents in, these days that the market is shifting a little bit, and we have to mindset and change our perspective a little bit. So what do you think, in your opinion, are the skills or the abilities that a brand new or a seasoned real estate agent needs to have in terms of pursue that a successful career? That's
a very good question. I think, so first of all, I've been a realtor now for 14 years. And so I've seen the market kind of go up and down. I got started during the crash. So in the beginning of my real estate career was kind of the short sale and the foreclosure era. And I can say that one thing I've learned over the years is that regardless of the current market that we're in, the agents that are successful, whether they're brand new or if they've been around for a while like I have, is the agents that focus on the really fundamental skills, which is creating new relationships, nurturing the relationships you have, following up with people to check in with them, staying top of mind with the people that you work with. All of that stuff really helps you kind of have a consistent business regardless of what the economy or the market is, because the reality is, in big markets or small markets or really busy times or not, closings happen every single day, no matter what. And it doesn't really go down. Even in 2020, in the middle of the COVID lockdown, we were only off just a tiny bit on the daily closings. So regardless of that, the agents that are really good with those very basic fundamental skills in creating relationships and accumulating new people in their lives, they have business no matter what.
Yeah, well, and you see, this is a sales business, or real estate is a sales business too. Yeah. So if you're a brand new and you think that you are never, you never in your, in your life sell anything, you'll say, maybe I'm not a salesperson, maybe my friend, you have to change your mind, right? Because this is a sales business. So first, what Cole says, to recap, is you have to build relationship, you have to nurture your relationship, and also you have to follow up, because in the follow up is the clue, right?
Yeah.
Because doesn't matter how many years have you in this business, but if you don't follow up with your past clients, well, you're losing money.
Well, so to that point, when I sit down with an agent who's been in the business for like 5-10 years or more, and if they are frustrated with the size of their business or how many deals they're doing per year, the first question I always ask them is, how big is your database and how often are you talking to them? And every single time they find out that they have friends and family and even past clients that they haven't been in touch with for years in some cases. And you really do have to be in front of your people as much as possible.
Yeah.
So that they, because they forget what we do, or they don't think about us unless they have the need in the moment. So it's important to have them in your lives and be in front of your clients all the time.
That's pretty cool. So my next question is, what do you think a real estate agent lacks to develop on the road to success? Ooh.
That's a really big question. I think I think the number one skill that all agents can work on or improve, regardless of where they are now, that will make them more successful, is their ability to communicate.
Okay.
I think this business ultimately comes down to communication, and that's a larger way of saying, are you speaking to the people that own the properties that you want to sell? Are you reaching out to the people in your sphere or in your database to remind them of what you do and see if they need help? Are you following up with people to see if they don't need help, if they know anyone who does, that they can send your way? And then the ability to communicate with them effectively and solve their problems. That is probably the number one skill that holds people back from maximizing their revenue or the size of their business. Is they don't boil it down to the simple task of communicating with their people.
And always have kind of I forget to say that, reciprocal, like if they understand what you are trying to explain them, because it's the huge investment if they are the first time that they are going to buy a home, or if sometimes they buy a homes in the past but they don't understand like the process, so we have to do it right. So that's the main key of the communication, because some people, we are confused, when you don't know what you are doing, right? When you are going to ask, for example, if you wanted to buy a car or whatever other product that you wanted to buy, and you don't understand what the person is explaining, you're lost.
That's
right?
True. And I have clients over the years that were first timers, and I have clients that I have helped buy their 7th, 8th, and a couple of cases they've bought over 20 properties with me. And regardless of their experience, they all need help with something, and they're relying on us to help them through that process. So being able to effectively communicate with people and understand and listen and hear their concerns and address them is really, really key.
Yeah, so in other words, like we have to use like different hats in our career, in our business. Yes. Why? Because if they are asking you, for example, for a plumber, they need something in the house, maybe do you give that that advice? It's a kind of recommendation. Obviously, your client at the end of the day is going to decide what's the best, right? In terms of money.
No, I think I try to be a resource for my clients for anything to do with their property, including plumbers and stuff.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, exactly. That's good. That's good. So, okay, Cole. So my last question for you is, what do you think? Yeah, this is going to be interesting. How do you think the real estate agent will be in the coming years?
Like what's going to happen to real estate agents?
Yeah.
I don't think anything's going to happen to real estate agents. I've been, that's a really big question. Well, for one thing, ever since I got licensed in 2009, I've been told that all these different things were going to come along and take our job away, and that they wouldn't need us anymore. First it was Zillow, and that didn't happen. And then it was iBuyers like Open Door, and that didn't happen. And now we have a big national lawsuit where they want to try to make the way we're compensated the same across all the states. And it all comes down to the fact that the process of buying and selling property is a combination of a marketing job, a legal advisement job, even though we're not attorneys, and a negotiation job, and also a sales job. And none of those things can be replaced with just one platform or one website. And at the end of the day, this is always going to be a human-to-human business.
Yeah.
And you can't replace that. So I've been told since I got started that we were going to go away the way travel agents went away. But that's just going to be just not the case. So I think there's a lot of opportunity in real estate if you're going to make that your business, as long as you focus on the skills that help make you money, but also help you serve your clients at the highest level. And then everything goes from there.
So it doesn't matter if, for example, if I consider myself that I'm not good, for example, in negotiation skill. It's only an example. Hey, I'm not saying that I'm not good at that. It doesn't matter, right? So if you consider that you're not good in this or good on that, or maybe you're not good on marketing yourself, so what is like your recommendation for the real estate agents that they are like struggling? Oh, I'm not good in this, I'm not good on that, I have to improve this. So what do you can say to them?
I can say that we are all works in progress,
Okay.
and that nobody is a master at every corner of this business, regardless of how long. We all have room to improve, and there's skills we can always be better at and refine. So don't wait until you're a master of every corner of the business to start.
Just do it.
Just do it. Just reach out and try helping some people, and you'll learn along the way.
Exactly. Okay. So thank you so much, Cole, for stop by and to accept the interview. And we hope that you are not going to be, this is going to be the last and the first time. So I hope that you are going to come here to the channel
anytime.
Thank you so much. And bye, guys. See you next time.